Yulo Eala top candidates for PSA Athlete of the Year award. Manila, Philippines, golden boy Carlos Yulo and tennis darling Alex Eala lead the major contenders vying for the 2025 Athlete of the Year in the coming Philippine Sportswriters Association Awards night. The two young stars dazzled their way in the year just past by reaching new heights in their respective fields in another memorable moments for Philippine sports. In a fitting follow-up to his historic two-gold medal romp in the 2024 Paris Olympics, Yulo, 25, reasserted his niche as among the world's top gymnasts today by copping the gold in vault during the 53rd FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Championships in Jakarta, where he also snared a bronze medal in floor exercise. Yulo was just as dominant in the continent as he also ruled the floor exercise of the Artistic Gymnastics Asian Championships in Jecheon, Korea. On top of that, the Filipino also bagged 3 bronze medals in the same tournament. Eala, 20, scored a breakthrough year by becoming the first Filipina netter to reach the top 50 in the WTA following her memorable run in the semifinals of the Miami Open in March, to winning a first-ever WTA 125 title in Mexico, and capping 2025 with the country's first tennis gold in the Southeast Asian Games in Thailand after 26 years. Their respective feats gave Philippine sports a new high, putting them in top contention for the coveted Athlete of the Year honor being handed out by the country's oldest media organization during its annual gala slated this February 2nd at the Diamond Hotel. Also crowding out Eala and Yulo for the year's top honor are golfer Miguel Tabuena, pool player Cheska Centeno, and swimmer Kayla Sanchez. Tabuena topped the biggest golf tournament the country ever hosted, the International Series Philippines, that featured the likes of Dustin Johnson and Patrick Reed, and won the top prize of $360,000. Centeno, on the other hand, crowned herself as the WPA Women's 10-ball world champion by beating Rubelin Amit in a thrilling all-Filipino finale. And Sanchez emerged as the most bemedaled Filipino athlete in the 33rd edition of the SEA Games by claiming 3 golds and 5 silvers for a grand total of 8 medals in her first-ever stint in the biennial showcase. Also to be handed out by the PSA are the President's Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, Executive of the Year, and National Sports Association of the Year. There are likewise major awards to be given, along with citations, special awards, the Tony Sadeo Awards, and the Milo Junior Athletes of the Year. TMT Golden Triumphs and Trailblazing Hearts. The Yulo Eala Odyssey toward PSA Athlete of the Year. In the universe of Philippine sports, where boxing legends carved paths and weightlifters lifted hopes alongside iron bars, the year 2025 emerged as one of dazzling breakthroughs and heart-stirring milestones. 2 names, Carlos Kaloy Yulo and Alexandra Alex Eala, ascended not merely as winners, but as symbols of a new generation's dream, redefining excellence on the global stage. Their meteoric rise has placed them at the front of the race for the Philippine Sportswriters Association's PSA Athlete of the Year award, a prestigious honor that encapsulates achievement, inspiration, and national pride. The Manila Times. Chapter 1. Kaloy Yulo, the human dynamo of gymnastics. There are some athletes who compete with artistry and grace. There are others who compete with sheer explosive power. Then there's Carlos Yulo, a gymnast who threads both into a tapestry of routines that dazzle judges and stir the Filipino spirit. Yulo's story is one of evolution, from a precocious local talent to the centerpiece of the Philippines' sporting renaissance. The journey reached a zenith in the 2024 Paris Olympics, where he achieved what no Filipino had before, not 1, but 2 gold medals in a single Olympiad. He conquered the men's floor exercise and the vault, rewriting the country's century-old Olympic narrative and igniting a global spotlight on Philippine gymnastics. GMA Network. The historic double gold. In the pantheon of sports achievements, an Olympic gold is an indelible crown. For Yulo, claiming 2 in the same games wasn't merely a victory, it was alchemy. His commanding performance in the floor exercise and unwavering precision in the vault showcased not just peak physical condition, but a profound psychological mastery. Every leap, twist, and landing was more than athletic execution, it was a statement of Filipino resolve. Beyond the medals, this feat marked Yulo as the first Filipino gymnast to ever achieve Olympic gold, further cementing his legacy as one of the Philippines' greatest athletes. GMA Network. A journey defined by resilience. Yulo's path wasn't polished with ease. Early international competitions showcased flashes of brilliance, but also moments of humbling setbacks. In the Tokyo Olympics, he qualified for finals but fell short of the podium, a season tinged with promise yet incomplete. Those experiences, however, only strengthened his determination. Resilience became both his training mantra and philosophical anchor. Where some see failure, Yulo saw feedback. This relentless pursuit of excellence culminated not just in Olympic glory, but in continued dominance at elite competitions, like the Asian Championships where he collected multiple medals. GMA Network. More than medals, a national beacon. Carlos Yulo's impact resonates far beyond the gymnastics floor. His triumph reverberated throughout the archipelago, from Manila's bustling streets to provincial barangays, inspiring children to dance with balance beams and dream of flight in arenas of chalk and steel. His story prompted collective celebration but also a deeper narrative that Filipino athletes, when given opportunity and unwavering support, can dominate disciplines once thought beyond reach. In this way, Yulo's journey embodies a cultural shift, one where dreams meet possibility on the global stage. Chapter 2. Eala, the tennis trailblazer redefining boundaries. While Yulo lifted his body to Olympic heights, another Filipino athlete seized destiny on the tennis court, Eala. Her story isn't merely about winning matches, it's about breaking barriers and rewriting what's possible for Filipino tennis. Eala's 2025 season stands as one of the most remarkable breakthroughs in Philippine sports history. Against towering global competition, she carved milestones with calm intensity and a refreshing fearlessness that captivated fans worldwide. Wikipedia. From junior champion to professional standout. Long before she commanded WTA courts, Eala showed promise as a junior. Her notable triumph at the 2022 U.S. Open girls singles event hinted at something extraordinary, a prodigy ready to transcend boundaries. Wikipedia. By 2025, that promise matured into electrifying performance. Eala didn't just enter professional tournaments, she competed with purpose at the highest levels. Her March run at the Miami Open became a watershed moment. Ranked outside the top 130, she stunned the tennis world by beating multiple Grand Slam champions, including Jelena Ostapenko and Madison Keys, and then toppling a current world number 2, Iga Swiatek. Her historic path to the semifinals marked the first time a Filipino reached that stage at a WTA 1000 event. Women's tennis.